That's what thank you.
That's alright, I was hiding.
Oh, you're hiding?
I was. Are you alright? Right, so I'm going to try some new stuff tonight if you don't mind, because I hear that you're an alright audience. We'll find out. Right, I've recently moved in with my girlfriend. I know, so soon. She lives in a place called Heaton Moor. I know, innit though, innit? It's weird. They have, tell you how weird it is, they have a market on a Sunday. Not like a normal market where you buy your black bin bags from. This market sells olive oil, jam, scented candles, and nothing. This might be the wrong audience for this material. We're all sitting there going, that's not weird. To me, it's mental. I mean, there's nothing for less than a £5. A pot of jam for a £5. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but the market's set up right next door to the co-op, which is open on a Sunday. She's been introducing me to all the mates. It's brilliant. I seem to have a psychic contact with all the friends. A psychic contact that says we don't need to remember each other's names. There's one person whose name I do remember. It's Nick. She's lovely. She's the barmaid at the local pub. She has a pug called Alfie. She's an ex-bunny girl in her mid-20s, and she adores comedians. I like Nick. She asked me the other week if I'd do 5 minutes for her. She was doing a fundraiser. So I said, yeah, of course I will, Nick. So she told me the fundraiser is for Alzheimer's. Problem is, I thought Alzheimer's was this young Jewish lad I'd been introduced to a week earlier. So the routine that I'd set up was to get Alfie, that's Nick's pug, put him on a table, and then get the audience to shout anti-Semitic phrases at the pug and see if we could get a reaction. That was a difficult gig. After about 3 minutes, someone pulled me and told me what Alzheimer's was. I needed to do something about it, so I thought, quick, think of a joke about mental illness. You can't. The rule is, you can't take the piss out of a group unless you belong to that group. So like with Alzheimer's, that's impossible. I mean, how are you going to remember the punchline? Yeah. So I want this to be... the trouble is, I refuse to abuse other groups. And the reason behind that is that I used to be a racist. There's my audience, just not by design. I was born in the 70s. There was a lot of it about, it was very easy to catch racism in the 70s. In fact, as a child on my estate, if one kid got racist, the parents would get all the other kids together and put them in one room so that all the kids got racist at the same time. Very much frowned upon nowadays. I think it was to kind of like build immunity. Trouble with racism is, as a disease, it's more like herpes. You never get rid of it. You can be clear of racism for years, and then one day you feel a little something on your lips. You think, oh, that's racist. And like herpes, you just have to look a bit of a knob for a while, until everything dies down. See, I want this to be an inclusive comedy vehicle. Obviously, it's being driven by a white man. That went quiet suddenly. Well, we don't want to be getting stopped every 2 minutes, do we? Excuse me, sir, is this your vehicle? That's not racist, by the way. It's all right. Everybody can jump on board this inclusive vehicle. Everybody. Except wheelchair users. We'll have a ramp for wheelchair users. So, forget to get myself a bit of help with my, that means 2 minutes. To get myself a bit of help with this racism thing, I've been looking at groups that I could join to help out. And it seems to me that the group that most meets my needs for equality and inclusion is the LGBT community. I'm just not overly keen on the joining requirements. But it turns out I'm an ally, because there's more letters. Q, I, and A. Which is a lot of letters, but this is how I remember it. LGBTQIA, QIA, QIA, LGBTQIA, QIQIA. Which does sound a bit camp. But that's got to be another tick in the box for me. Let's see if I can tick any more boxes. Now Q, I always thought Q stood for queer. But according to Wikipedia, like taking ownership of that word. We're here, we're queer, get used to it. Right on. But according to Wikipedia, Q stands for questioning. Well, I ask questions all the time. I. Now I thought I stood for inquisitive. Like, I'll touch it, but I won't suck it. But apparently, I stands for intersex. I'm intersex. Not in a massive way. Just every other Saturday, dirty sex night. Unless she's at work. Then it's dirty socks night. And I'll leave you on that. Thank you very much. Good night.